think I know why they put that label on there and why they called it what it is.
What is that?
This is a double IPA with Citra, Galaxy, and Nelson, and it's called Do Not Disturb, which those hops make me want to do certain things in my body where I don't want people to open the door and find me what I'm doing.
Excellent point, sir.
Thank you very much. That should be in the description of the beer. You're welcome, Vale.
It's not a dad joke. It's like a perverted dad joke.
Yes, perverted dad jokes are the best dad jokes. I think, or the creepiest dad jokes. I really hope it's not certain people watching this. Anyways, so this is The Vale out of Richmond, Virginia. This is Do Not Disturb. Their double IPA, like I said, with Citra, Galaxy, and Nelson. It is 8% ABV. This is courtesy of our good buddy John, who is an amazing dude. So you're going to watch before this our review of Bourbon Barrel Aged Sexual Chocolate, which was sent by Larry.
He seriously is like one of the nicest, most polite people I've ever met.
Yeah. I texted Larry. I was like, hey, when did you go to the Vale? He goes, I didn't. John did. And I was like, so he just gave you a can just to toss in for me? And I was like, so I texted him. I'm like, thanks for the no service. He's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, he's like, oh, the Vale beer? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, no worries. I was like, yeah, such a nice, like, so ridiculously nice.
Yeah, he's so polite and nice and friendly. That like doesn't have really like a single negative character flaw, you know?
Wow, this beer's fold.
Fold, Sean.
I was actually trying to think this beer is filled and it's full at the same time, and I said fold. Look at it. Look at that. It is literally to the brim.
Sean, I'm not blind. I'm just offended.
Oh, you didn't roll this can. I'm gonna do this.
Oh yeah, good idea, Sean. That works.
Leave me alone.
Too late.
And this beer is super fresh. It was only added on Beer Advocate 8.1. I looked it up on Instagram. This is the first time they've ever brewed it. It's a new double IPA. This beer was canned on 8/20. Today is 9/7. So it is super fresh, and the Vale is they are what they are. What's the matter?
You overpoured, you fuck.
Well, where's your 8? Oh,
yeah,
well,
under yours.
Maybe it's your head.
Nope.
I actually poured and stopped at the 8-ounce mark. These glasses.
Shit.
You would think with these glasses we could not fuck up.
Yeah, but you fucked up. All the times I think Sean can't fuck this up, proves me wrong every time.
By the time that fucking settles out, you'll probably be fine.
Nope. It's actually settling below the line as we speak. You're settling above. Fucking, what's the word for you? Dildo.
Well, hopefully the beer sucks so that you can have more of it.
I'll just make your fucking beer.
Fair enough.
I say, look at this one.
Hazy.
It's funny when you bring it in front of the camera, it looks prettier than it is.
It actually does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't look that much different than the one we just had.
It looks like a
pale orangey yellow.
Yeah. Like a nice mix of like...
But it's sort of dull colored. It's not super bright, you know?
Yeah.
But whatever.
3%, the head dissipated relatively quickly.
Yeah, I have no head.
Yeah, small compact bubbles. Should we get a nose?
Good nose, sir. Oh.
Nelson is the prominent hop in the nose.
Yeah.
That white wine character.
That stringent white wine character. Yeah, I'm getting that, yeah.
Jesus. Mike, we just need to buy like a real studio. Wow, it really is. The Nelson is like the prominent hop.
Yeah, honestly, I'm having trouble getting past it. I'm getting like
same here.
I'm getting like Nelson, but a little bit of fruitiness.
Yep.
But I don't, but I can't pick out anything past that like stringent white wine kind of.
Like usually when there's a Galaxy with this Galaxy in the beer, I'm like, hey, that's Galaxy, I got it. But nope, no Galaxy there. Yeah, it's just like this effervescent, like white wine.
Grape must.
Yeah, grape must. Yeah, wow. And some tropical fruits. Like maybe that's coming through from the. But even with Nelson, you got a little bit of tropical fruit sometimes. I don't even know if that. I can't even say it's Citra.
It's weird. It's almost like I can smell them in the background, just hanging around.
Yeah, but I'm not really getting the galaxy in the background at all.
I'm not getting that. I'm getting more like more Citra type.
Well, let's hope that the Nelson was added earlier, and then that means the galaxy is going to come through on this. Cheers.
Just
Thank you, John.
Yeah, for sure, brother. Thank you.
Whoa. Okay. This may be one of the more interesting double IPAs I've had in recent times.
I have a hot take.
Yep.
This is probably the best Nelson forward IPA I've ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not all Nelson.
No, I know.
But Nelson is definitely the front runner here.
Like, we've had numerous discussions about Nelson, Mike and I. We love it, but we loved it for different reasons. No, we loved it for the same reason, but I think we loved it for different reasons other people did. Like, we thought we loved it. I think both of us thought we loved it more than we did. And then we had a single Nelson beer once.
Yep.
And we were like, oh, no, that's weird. No.
Yeah, I think that Treehouse and Perp is the one that made me love Nelson. And I realized quickly that wasn't Nelson.
Right. And then we had Trillium's dialed in.
Yep.
Which was Nelson, but it was also with actual grape juice.
Yep.
White grape juice. And this is, I think you're right. This is the best Nelson forward beer. I think you're right.
I've had a lot of beers with Nelson and that I like. Maybe more. I don't know. I'm not going to start pushing that bullshit. But this is definitely Nelson forward. This is, of all the hops, at least in this, what we're having here, it is Nelson forward for sure.
And it's not overpowering. I've had plenty of Nelson single hop beers that was a little more Nelson, but this is just enough. And I think the other hops are there to kind of balance it out, which is interesting because it's Galaxy in it. And I'm not getting, like, Citra and Galaxy, it's interesting what this hop combination is doing to this beer.
Yeah, I'm getting a little Galaxy, a little bit.
Tinge.
But and that might be that little bit of crushed pineapple.
I was just gonna say, take some crushed pineapple, mix it with a little bit of Chardonnay.
But I'm definitely getting a little more of that Citra, like tangerine peachiness, and I'm getting a lot more of that astringent, almost white winey character you get out of Nelson.
For sure, I am 100% with you.
Yeah, I would have, without knowing, I might not have picked up the Galaxy.
Yeah,
but I would have been able to pick up for sure the Nelson and the Citra.
Yeah, if this said there was, if we didn't read this before, I would have never guessed Galaxy was in this. I probably just would have guessed straight up Nelson.
Yeah, but like when you start looking for it, you almost get that like that crushed pineapple kind of.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Wow, it's really good. And considering how forward, how front and center that Nelson is, like it shouldn't be up there with,
It's super crisp. It's effervescent, as I said earlier, and it just kind of dries out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then as it dries out, you still get you get the white wine sweetness, but almost like a champagne sweetness.
Yeah, no, and honestly, like sometimes the champagne it's supposed to be sweet, but I always get that weird bitterness in the back.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm getting out of this.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
almost like that brute type of champagne.
Yes, brute. Yeah. I wonder if this is probably not. I was gonna say, is this their version of a brute IPA, which is the new hotness apparently?
Oh, God. Ugh.
Have you had a brute IPA yet?
Nothing that was advertised as brute, but who gives a shit?
Fair enough. Yeah, this is
make your beer a little more bitter. It's ridiculous to continuously spiderweb these genres. So silly.
And for 8%, I'm not really getting.
No,
not at all. Yeah, Do Not Disturb. What I said earlier with the Galaxy and the Citra and stuff like that, like I think even though I'm not getting as much Galaxy, I'd still do the same step I said earlier. Wow. Yeah, it's just like crisp, and it just has this. I don't want to keep killing what we're saying, but yeah,
it's really delicious, but it's not smashable.
It's like sparkling, a little bit of like sweetness of the apple. No, it's not smashable. Like I do want to keep drinking, but I don't want to like chug it. Like it's got, but the carbonation is just enough carbonation and not want to smash it, like where it could kind of hurt going down, and it's got enough like bitterness on the front because of the Nelson. Maybe not bitterness, like not astringent either. What's the word I'm looking for? Like when you drink a wine like that, like the sharpness, it's a sharp hit. I guess.
Yeah.
But overall, it's just a delicious beer, and it's a great sipper. And for 8%, and the fact that it doesn't taste 8%, it's probably good that it has that. It's sort of like a warning sign, like, hey, cool it. Let's take a second and just why don't you guys sip that for a little bit?
Cool them engines. Boston.
What?
The band.
Oh.
They have a song called Cool the Engines.
Right.
And we live in 26 miles from Boston.
Yeah, fair enough.
Something like that, 30 miles maybe.
But I don't have to listen to the band.
You probably should. They're fucking awesome.
No, I love Boston. The songs that the songs
not apparently enough.
That's not what I guess not. I guess we have to bring back Nerdsense listens. Mommy and Daddy are fighting. Awkward. Yeah, so the Veil Do Not Disturb is do not delicious. No, that was dumb. It's do drink licious. I give up. Nelson, Galaxy, and Citra. Nelson Forward. If you're not a Nelson Forward person, maybe skip it.
I say if you can try it, I would definitely try it.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a huge Nelson guy, and I feel like this worked for me. You know,
I'm not a huge Nelson guy. I used to be a huge Nelson guy, but I still think, and I had to go certain stuff like Nelson, like is definitely a hop that I love incorporated into other hops. It usually does something magical for me.
I'm the same way. I feel like especially if it's like a tertiary kind of a hop or a secondary hop, I think it really complements like certain hops like Mosaic or Citra for sure. When it's a dominant hop, I feel like sometimes I get a little too much astringency. You know, and I'm almost there with this one, but not quite there.
Yeah, I think it's like pitch perfect. It's like perfectly. When I think of like the Nelson stuff that I've had, like Trillium did a single hop Nelson permutation, Night Shift did a single hop Nelson, and it's just always like too much. And this is just perfect.
Yeah, it's really good.
The Veil, you guys down in Richmond. Richmond craft beer. Triple Crossing is down there.
Yeah.
Hardywood.
Yep.
You guys are knocking out of the park. So yeah, let us know in the comments what you think of this. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe at nerdsense.net. From there, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus if that is your thing. And again, thank you, John, so much for tossing this into the box. This was a excellent surprise and a wild card in our reviews tonight. And I was like, Mike, we kind of got to do this. It's like, listen what's in the spirit. He's like, well, yeah, duh.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And this is Nerdsense.